a 2013 Nissan Rogue. Start the radio, there's no sound. So I'm gonna show you the fuse for that. So as you can see, the fuse is over here, and if you're looking at it, the audio, this is for audio, that's not for the amp. So you want to look at for the amp. It's a 20 amp fuse right there. That's 20 amp fuse. You want to make sure you want to check that 20 amp fuse if it's working or not. Other than that, you're gonna have to take the radio out and check and see if it's the radio, the amp, or the speakers. So that's the three things we have to check. So now we're gonna remove this by taking a plier. Basically, it's gonna look like so. Right there, you take a remover tool and just basically pry it up like this, you know. Just keep coming up here around it. And once you get that out, you're gonna have to remove, take a Phillips and take this out. This 4 right there, 2, 4. So be careful not to drop the screw in there. Now once you get that out, we're just gonna pick it up right here and unplug it by pushing this clip right there. Push it down and pull it out. Push the clip and pull it out. Be careful not to break the window though. So now once you get that out, you want to come down here and pry this out a little bit. This one right here. A little bit. Let me do it. So basically when I say pry it out, you don't want to just come over here and pry. You want to come over here and pry a little bit, let it loose a little bit. Don't just pull it too much. You pull it too much, you'll break that anyway. So literally pull it out like so. And then now you can literally pull this out easy, one step at a time. One step at a time. And then it should come out. But be careful not to damage this part right here. Just be careful not to break any parts. Now you kind of lift it up a little bit out here. Keep coming up. Going up, I should say. And one more time, it should be out. There you go. Once you get that out, usually I don't take this out. A certain car on the Nissan Rogue, when you take this out, your airbag will come on. So I usually keep it like this. And then try to take 4 Phillips out. 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. And then you can literally pull it straight out. As pictured, I mentioned about the aftermarket harness. I plug the aftermarket harness to this. And then I have a used or new radio and plug it in. I plug the red, the yellow, and I'm gonna explain on that one. And then plug it in, turn the radio on. If it doesn't work, that means it's the amplifier, because we know now this radio is working. Except it's not coming on. And also I checked and make sure the blue white wire got the output. Use right here the 7552 harness right there, where I plug it to the radio, and I also hook up the blue and white wire, as you can see right there. This right there, blue white wire, go to the blue, which is the amp turn on, it power on when you turn the radio on, and you got the red hooked up to the red, the yellow to the yellow, and the black to the black. And then for the speaker, I only testing one side. But sometimes I do 2 just in case that one speaker is not working. So I hook up the white from the radio harness. It don't have to be the same plug right here, but this plug has to be the same for that car. So you got white, black, and then white right there. See? And then if you want to, you can hook up another wire, which is a green wire for the rear. So you go green, black, and green to the green, black, and green out here. And then plug it in, turn it on. If it come on, it works. And then sometimes I just make sure, now if you got a bad used radio, you want to make sure this thing got power. So when you turn the radio on, this should send a power signal to turn on the amp. And then as I'm gonna go check the amplifier, this is the amplifier right here. It's a Bose amplifier. So I'm gonna check for red, green. See this green and this is red. I'm gonna check that, see if it's got power. See if it's got any sound. So I'm gonna pull that out. Just push a clip right there and kind of jerk left and right, move it left and right. Had to use the right hand. So as you can see, I use a tone generator TLPTG2 if you want to use that, or you can use a 9-volt battery and tap to one positive here, negative here. It doesn't matter which one. If you hear a noise, meaning your speakers is bad. If you hear no noise. So here we go. So I hook it up, I hear speakers. So yes, definitely the amplifier is bad. That's how you tell. I can hear, I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear it right here. So basically, if you tap the 9-volt battery to it, you can hear it working. So if any one of the speaker working, the amp is bad. So amp needs to be replaced.